Should Eli Apple be okay with his mother having a platform?
I'm going to start with this. This is a very multifaceted thing that's going on right here, right? I think every woman, her included, deserve and should have the ability to speak about domestic violence. She's a victim of it, whether you're not. You should always be able to say how you feel. But she's taken it past that. She's gotten into football. And my problem with it is that she's hindering her son's ability to develop as his own man. He's a young kid in the NFL, a man's league, and he's answering 7-minute questions about his mother. Now, if it was completely about domestic violence and she had an issue with Josh Brown and the way that the Giants handled that, I get it, but she's taking it further.
Yeah, I totally agree.
100%.
I totally agree. Listen, I mean, I just know one of the, my mom has passed away, but one of the greatest thing I talked to my mom about a year before she passed away, we had these conversations. She was getting to be 80 years old. She goes, I hope I've been a great mom. And I said, you know what you've allowed me to be? You've allowed me to make my own decisions. And I made a lot of mistakes. But the greatest gift my mom gave me was freedom and the willingness to trust me to stumble and fall. And when I see this story, I completely agree. If it's domestic violence, here. But man, you're an NFL player and you can love your mom, but you're a young player in this league, which has regulated violence. You want to seem powerful. And in this instance, he shrinks a little.
Look, I'm going to cut a little bit deeper because this is personal for me. I love my mother. My mother is the greatest human being that's ever walked on earth. I really believe that. But because of the environment and the culture around Black motherhood, it's hard for them to stop being the leader when you become a man. And me and my mother went through this for years. And I had to do what LeBron James did with his mother in the arena. Sit your ass down. This is my arena. This is my platform.
Yeah.
You're not dominant in this space.
It comes from a good space, though.
It comes from a great space.
Even in life, not just in football. She really should allow her son to develop as his own person and his own man.
Listen, this is pervasive throughout Black culture, and it's an issue we deal with all the time. Sometimes we have a hard time marrying and carrying on a relationship with our wives because our mothers still want to be number one in our heart, number one in our life, and making the calls and the decisions. It's a major issue. Eli Apple's mom, I'm sure, is well-intentioned. I'm sure in Eli's mind, she's just as great as I feel about my mother. But Eli's going to have to step up here, even at a young age, and say, Mama, gotta put you to
Time to cut the cord, right?
Gotta put you on the side.
Yeah.